Hello, my country people. You get wetin I hear when visa wan let una know. You get wetin this man talk for inside television when they come and say make he come talk about election when they go on for Nigeria right now. This man name na Kenneth Okuko. He come talk say e get two people when you go come out for inside television, they will come do competition of wetin they don't do, the bad one they don't do for our country. Which one don't do and pass. And this word, not be only me go hear am. I want me every other person saying hear am. Make them know wetin this man talk about, whether not true or not be true. Because as I hear this word, only me know if you know the people. I know the people when they talk about. Because una know say na 3 people now they ready for election for Nigeria this year when we just enter so. And he comes to say 2 people there when we come out for that television when people say that they ruled off before. They will come talk the bad thing when we say they don't do before. So make una listen to this word, make una hear wetin this man talk, whether not true or not be true. Whether these people, which one will really come back, come talk wetin they don't do, whether not good thing or not bad thing. Make una use una hear this one. As you listen to this word, make you still share it to other people, make them listen and still have their own contribution. Whether we still rat come out say whether the truth now this man talk or not be true he talk you. Make una use una hear this one.
Questions. Maybe they are living in another planet. Certainly not in West Africa, and certainly not in Nigeria, because he's a regurgitating. What you have presently is one state police, one national police, no state police. State, I mean, as in Nigeria.
So with Peter be creating
3 levels of policing: federal, state, and community. He already used it as Anambra State governor.
Under which law will he be able to achieve that?
No. The law exists. Section 11 of the Constitution too, that gives you the power as a state to use the resources you have to protect your state. Good. But it does not have the power of the police. That is why whatever you're doing, you're still going to do it under the approval, consent of the police. If you arrest, you take to the police. And that is why there is no prosecution of criminals, bandits and terrorists. How many have been convicted? Under his regime, 3 levels policing. He's going to restructure. He's going to re-equip. He's going to retrain.
These are frequently used language that we are now very, very used to in the country. And these are the questions. Right. Nigerians want specific.
Good.
Restructure. What is restructuring?
That's what I'm saying.
How will it come by?
3 levels policing.
How will it happen?
It will happen by effectively amending the Constitution and removing that word, one police. You have to do it. And that is one of his agenda.
You're a lawyer.
Oh, yes.
And so you understand what is
very well.
Border adjustment, local government creation,
yes,
even state creation. You know just how almost impossible that our laws has made. They are just at the review and the amendment of that to happen in this country. So the question is, these are things that are in the 8th, in the 7th, in the 9th National Assembly. They've tried to amend, but it has never come true.
Because there is no sincerity of purpose. Would you give such an amendment to a Tinubu that does not believe in restructuring of state police, that is not even stated in his manifesto? You think it will work? No. Dictators like to operate outside the state apparatus to achieve what they want. Let me tell you, our problem in Nigeria is not the scarcity of good governance plans, ideas, and policies. No, we're not bereft of that. You're here and you know about 2020 vision. These are no. What we lack is a combination. What we have is a combination of institutional weaknesses and lack of political will. That is why my principle is offering a new brand of leadership that is transformative, that is responsive, that is responsible, and less transactional. So what we are looking for now is that president who will go in with executive orders. You can achieve the security. What is Amotekun asking for? For powerful weapons to be able to engage the terrorists who have superior weapons over them. Why should the federal government not grant them? Under existing laws already. So there's no political will So what he is saying, he's going to offer that brand of new leadership. And let me tell you, he talked about destroying this structure of criminality. And you and I know that these parties have been talking about structures. They have structures. And the structure they have, as you can see, the PDP and the APC, I said they should go into competition to know who failed more. What APC is talking about PDP is absolutely correct. What PDP is talking about APC is absolutely correct. What APC is talking about itself is absolutely a lie. What PDP is talking about itself is absolutely a lie. Now, you can see I'm surprised and shocked and embarrassed by the lies that are oozing out from their spokespersons. Let me tell you what Obasanjo said about the structure these people have. He said Atiku Abubakar is a man that has propensity for corruption, tendency to disloyalty, inability to say and speak the truth at all times. He says he's a man who has propensity for poor judgment, belief and reliance in moral about, lack of transparency, a man who trusts in money to buy his way out in all situations, a man who has the readiness to sacrifice morality, integrity, propriety, truth, national interest for self and selfish interest. We are seeing it manifesting. You could see in that tape you are talking about, Michael Achimugu. It was the voice of Atiku Abubakar, and they have admitted it by saying they want to leave it to concentrate on their campaign.
He's denied that is not the voice of Atiku Abubakar.
No, when you deny, you go to court and sue the person for libel, for defamation, for slander. In the absence of that, that is an admission. He's not Atiku Abubakar. So that what he said is actually an admission, because he said, no, we want to leave it. The man has dared them, the Achimugu. He said, I dared them to say I did not serve Atiku, and I will bring more records. What did Atiku say? It gives me goose pimples that Atiku has the national award in corrupting the generation before him and corrupting the generation after him. He said in that tape, I have advised Obasanjo against open corruption, meaning Atiku has been operating coded corruption, sacrificing innocent people and hiding his own head. Joshua Dariye was sacrificed. In that same tape, you're talking about Marine Float as the company that Atiku advised his boss that they should form Marine Float as a company that they will use to siphon the money, that they will pay consultancy fee, non-existent, to such company.
These are allegations based on the tape released by Michael Achimugu. So
which voice is, in my own opinion, Atiku's voice.
Okay. I'm glad that you are able to put the right language.
Opinion.
Yeah,
but
put it in the right language.
Clear. What about Tinubu's daughter that carried 10 million naira?
Allegedly.
Openly. No, it has been brought out. The politician openly in front of her, thanking her, saying he took only 1 million naira. Cash. Where is money laundering? He should be languishing in jail. That is the same reason that Doyin Okupe was brought to justice. Collecting cash. Section 2.1 of the Money Laundering Act. If you make or receive in cash an individual any amount exceeding 5 million naira, she should be in jail. And what about the spokesperson of APC, Festus Kayamo? He's a minister, serving minister. His person, his time has been fully paid. He's on full-time employment, and he's using himself as a resource to campaign for a political party. That is corruption. He's using the resource of Nigeria to campaign for a political party. Using the money he's been paid to campaign for the political party. That is sharing the money. He's been paid for full time as a minister. And he is there talking about another party. Are we not ashamed in this country? APC and PDP, like I said, they're a monster with two heads. APC. APG and PDP, Tinubu and Atiku, they are equal and opposite. One is a Miloko of the north, another one is a Miloko of the south.
Let's anchor.
I don't know. Two of them should step down. Yeah. I've said this thing before.
Now, on a final note, because we're out of time, Mr. Okonkwo, just